The 2021-22 football season has thrown up quite a few surprises, as well as many major talking points for both the fans of their respective clubs and the football neutrals. But what better game is there than Football Manager 2022 to simulate how this season might just end for all of our favourite and not so favourite clubs? Welcome everybody to the 2021-22 football season simulation as given to you by Football Manager 2022. Hello there and welcome to the 2021-22 simulation video for Football Manager 22 Beta. My name is Craig, and coming up on today's episode we're going to be simulating how the current football season is predicted to finish using Football Manager 22 Beta currently. Now, before we dive straight in and just see how the season has ended up, a couple of things I just want to make a note of. Firstly, if you are looking forward to the Football Manager 22 content that is coming out on the channel in days, weeks and months ahead, make sure to hit the like button down below and smash the big red subscribe button so you don't miss a single upload of Football Manager 22 content. And secondly of all, I don't know how well or how much this is going to be picked up on the recording, but there are fireworks going on outside my window at the moment in like a series of back gardens. And I can hear it loud and clear. I don't know how well it's going to be picked up on the recording, but hopefully it won't be too much of a distraction. So just to let you know in case you can hear anything in the background. But otherwise, let's get diving in. Now we are going to be looking at the top 5 European leagues. So England, France, Spain, Italy and Germany. And we're going to get started, of course, with England because, well, I'm English. That's the league I'm probably the most interested in, naturally. And the first thing I've just spotted on the screen, actually, one of my favourite clubs, Barnet, has just won promotion to League 2. That's a little bit of a spoiler when we go to the National League in a little bit. But it's good to know the game thinks highly of Barnet, that they'll get promoted, because from personal experience of what I've seen in real life, they're not that good. So let's get ourselves started with the Premier League, and yep, still called Premier Division because I've got no mods on the beta. There will be no mods or logos or anything like that until the full release of the game. But according to Football Manager 22, your Premier League champions for season 21-22 in the Premier League, Manchester City. While whooping 20 points, my goodness, and they lost one game. And that was to Everton, of all teams. Wow. Wow, that's quite mad. They drew a lot of games though against a lot of top clubs: Chelsea, Man U, Leicester, Tottenham. They drew against Leicester twice. Leicester will be feeling very good about that. So after the poor start to the season they've had in real life. Liverpool, Chelsea and Manchester United round out your top 4. Arsenal ahead of Tottenham. Very nice. Very nice. And then Leicester finishing the European places in 7th place. Norwich, Palace and Brentford are predicted to go down. Norwich, I think we can all agree, the poor start Norwich have had after 10 games, 0 wins. I think it's safe to say they're going down. Palace, I'll be quite surprised. Well, I wouldn't be that surprised, but they've started picking up some momentum under Patrick Vieira. In fact, is he still manager? No! Vladimir Ivic is manager. So how long did Vieira last? He lasted until March. Wow. Well, that's very ominous. As for Norwich, how long did Daniel Farke actually last? He's still in charge! Oh my goodness, the man is still in charge. Well, there you go, Norwich City fans. So you don't have much to look forward to. You're going down with the same manager. Brentford, Thomas Frank is still their manager. That is absolutely fine. Brentford, I think if they did get down, if they did get relegated, a lot of people will say, well, it's their first season in the Premier League. Well, yes, but, you know, I think they could stay up after the season that they had, the start of the season they've had. And in this WOD, they beat Burnley, Everton, Newcastle, Palace and Aston Villa for their 5 league victories this season. Speaking of Newcastle, they finished 17th. That £200 million has not done much for them, has it? Who did they actually spend the money on? So it's everyone after Munoz. So Lewis Cook from Bournemouth for £2 million. Some guy named Indiana Vasilev. Who? Well, whoever it is. So they paid £1.7 million to never use him. Literally. They never used him at all. William Carvalho from Real Hispalis. Alexander Isak. He arrived. He only played 14 times. Scored 7 goals. That's probably what helped keep him up. Oh, right. Okay, I think they bought him in January. That's pretty much what kept Newcastle up then. His goals. Luis Romo from Cruz Azul in Mexico and Isco from Real Madrid. Also bought in January. That's pretty much those two signings, Isak and Isco, is what kept Newcastle up. How much did they survive by, actually? By about 5 points. Yeah, that's probably about right. That's exactly what helped them survive then in that case. Goals-wise, the Golden Boot goes to Cristiano Ronaldo. Surprise, surprise. Dominic Calvert-Lewin, 21 goals from 38 appearances. Very, very impressive record for him. I think he's out with the Everton team in real life at the moment. I don't know if he's actually injured or not. Someone let me know down in the comments or something if he's actually injured. Harry Kane with 17 goals. If he starts scoring, if not, that's kind of unrealistic. Lukaku with 17 as well, and Heung-min Son rounding up the top 5 with 16. Chris Wood with 15 as well. Any other big surprises? Salah with 15 seems quite low considering the form he's in at the moment. But otherwise, it's looking very much like Ronaldo dominating the goals for Manchester United, and only finished 4th as well. So, wow, just wow. How many goals did they score? He got 22. I thought they scored 42 all season. My goodness. So, 78 goals, and Ronaldo got 22 of them. Kind of says it all, really, doesn't it? Let's go down to the Sky Bet Championship. So Bournemouth have gone up through the playoffs, and Sheffield United and Reading. Reading, okay, interesting. Reading are back in the Premier League after, when did they even go down? 2012, 2013, something like that. Let's have a look. West Brom, Stoke, and Fulham also missed out. Well, Fulham, they're one of those teams that's somewhere between too good for the Championship, not good for the Premier League. They need like a league in between, then they'll just dominate it. Huddersfield, Blackpool and Derby, all 3 go down. Derby have that 12 points deduction, which wouldn't have even saved them anyway. They would have only been on 32 points, so they go down with an absolute whimper. So bye-bye to you guys. How did Peterborough just survived? By a point. Wow, that must have been final day shenanigans. Who did they play? I love if they played Huddersfield on the last day. That would have been hilarious. Oh, they played Blackpool. Ooh. Oh, they played Blackpool. Oh, wow. So Blackpool already down anyway. So doesn't really matter too much. League 1, Wigan. My old team from Unemployed to Legends, FM21. Wigan go up through the playoffs. They will join Ipswich and Portsmouth in the Championship. Sunderland are spending another season in League 1. That GPS just got set to League 1. Stay in League 1. The bottom 4 teams: Accrington, Cheltenham, Morecambe and Cambridge. I think 3 of them actually went up last season from League 2 and 3 of them just going straight back down. Who was the other team who went up? I think it was Plymouth? No, it was Bolton. Bolton, they're in 10th place, so they're fine. Wimbledon in 15th, that's good to see that they're still surviving. And unfortunately their rivals MK up in 6th, playoff contenders. Thank goodness they didn't go up. Right, League 2. Cheltenham did go up last season, so they're straight back down to League 2 this time. The playoff final hasn't actually happened yet, so it's Forest Green or Rochdale who will go up. Who would they join? The winner would join Walsall, Northampton and Exeter. Exeter just bounced between the 2 divisions anyway, nothing abnormal there. Scunthorpe and Colchester go down. Considering Scunthorpe in real life, that is most likely doable. Newport County sink though. Oh, wow. They have sunk completely to near the bottom of the league, considering they were promotion playoff contenders. I mean, I don't know where they are in League 2 at the moment. I need to have a look at that. Any other big surprises in there? Let's have a look. Sutton, they finished 12th in their first season in the Football League. Very nice. Harrogate mid-table. It's probably where they'll stay infinitely. For the National League, we saw already Barnet. They're up through the playoffs. They beat the Moneybags, Wrexham. I just clocked that. They beat Ryan Reynolds' team. Very impressive. They lost 3-0 at Wrexham in real life just literally 2 weeks ago. So big turnaround. Stockport are the ones who go up as the champions, so Barnet will join them. Yeovil. Oh, Yeovil. Oh, no. Yeovil lost out. Not even on goal difference. So they must have missed out by goals 4. 6 goals. That is absolutely cruel. Let's see how this is played out. So if it's not done by goal difference, obviously, I don't even know where you would find it. No, we don't want the... Oh wait, I was looking at the playoff final. That is absolutely why. So let's have a look. Yeah, goal difference, goals scored. So Yeovil missed out by 6 goals. They scored less. They scored 6 goals less over the entire season. That is very cruel. Altrincham, Chesterfield, and Dover go down. Dover actually had, they got that 12-point deduction. At least if they win 9 games, they'll be happy, because in real life at the moment they've not won a single game in 12. But I think that kind of makes sense considering they are now a semi-professional club. In fact, where's their general info? Hang on, what? Fairly professional? What? Okay, that's new. That is absolutely new. Or is that a glitch? That can't be a glitch. Oh, sorry, squad. Squad personality. Professional status is semi-professional. Right, okay, that makes more sense. I was going to say, like, fairly professional? I'm sure you can only be either professional or semi-professional. So I don't know how that would work. So we've just had a look at the National League. National League North. York are back into the National League. They seem to be bouncing between non-league divisions at the moment. They will be joining AFC Fylde. In fact, they lost out by, I'm going to guess, goals scored as well. But in this case, York actually go up. Hang on, no. Oh no, it is done by goal difference, right? I was going to say, could you imagine, lost out by literally 1 goal between the 2 teams? Can you imagine if they finished on 14 goal difference, both of them, it would have been York going up instead of Fylde. Utterly cruel for York. They must have been cursing at the final whistle of that last game. Fylde. AFC Telford and Blythe go down. And in the National League South, Dulwich Hamlet finally up into the National League. They will join Bath. Bath City getting themselves up. And it looks fairly comprehensive for Bath in the end. St Albans drop out of the lowest default league in the game. Well, in England anyway. Until obviously we get the regional and county divisions into the game when the Tier 10 database is probably created. Whenever that will be. Right, let's have a look at the FA Cup. Here we go, and oh no. Oh no. No. I want this bug reported. I want this bug reported. This is unrealistic. This is not happening. Antonio Conte is a new manager. It's probably happening. Disgraceful. Utterly disgraceful. Where were Arsenal? I mean, Tottenham, they beat Man City. Hang on, they beat Man City in the final. Okay, they beat Watford on the way there. They beat Brentford. Arsenal got knocked out of their hands at Everton. They beat Nottingham Forest. Something smells fishy here. Something smells very fishy. They had Huddersfield and Norwich. Easy run to the final. Easy run. I'm sorry, no, that's an easy run. I call shenanigans. Absolute shenanigans. Right, Carabao Cup. The Carabao Cup has gone to Manchester United. I mean, the trophy tends to go back and forth between Arsenal and Man U half the time. Oh no, sorry, no, that's the FA Cup. The FA Cup. The League Cup, though, has been wrested away from Manchester City after, well, five wins in the last 6. And for goodness sake, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The last 7 winners have been in Manchester. Can we have different winners? Can we have someone different? Since 2013, only one team outside of Manchester has won the cup once, and that was Chelsea. My goodness. They beat Liverpool in the final, 1-0. What was the semi-finals looking like? They smashed West Ham in the semi-finals, and Liverpool, of course, thankfully they beat Tottenham. Wouldn't want Tottenham to be doing the double now, would we? The European Champions Cup? Yeah, here we go. European Champions Cup has been dominated by Manchester United. It's a Manchester final. Oh my goodness. What is it with the Manchester clubs? Just stop hogging up the trophies. Manchester United win 2-0 against Man City in the final. Who was the semi-finals against? So Man U beat PSG, and Man City just about get by in the end. Bayern Munich. Interesting. And let's have a look. Man U beat Barcelona in the quarterfinals. Man City beat Chelsea. PSG beat Liverpool, and Bayern Munich beat Juventus, or Zebra, if you don't know who Zebra are. And if you don't, why? Why are you here? Why? Anyway, your holders are Manchester United. Congratulations to them, I guess. Lewandowski was the top goal scorer with 7 goals in 12 appearances. Seems a bit low par for him, doesn't it? Rafa Mir, no idea who this guy is. 6 and 6 though for goals to appearances. Karim Adeyemi, who that's for Red Bull Salzburg, joint 3rd with Sadio Mane. And Alvaro Morata, Jadon Sancho, and Gabriel Jesus for goals in the Champions League. I think this guy is a new rising star for Salzburg. By the looks of it, yeah, 9 goals in 20 appearances and 2 assists as well. In fact, 16 goals in 30 appearances in all competitions for this man. I think he could be the next big moving star in European football. Maybe not during this season, but certainly at the end of this season. Keep an eye on this man. He's a German as well. Not yet an international, but he's got the under-21 caps. I think it's safe to say he could be a big player on the European stage in years to come. So that is the Champions League. Hang on, what about assists actually? Philip Max with 6, Bruno Fernandes with 5, Saul with 4. Has Saul even played for Chelsea in real life this season? I don't know, I feel like this guy has just literally been left on the bench to rot. In game, he's getting game time, that's fine. I mean, he started 23 times in the league. I mean, to be fair, I rarely watch Chelsea matches, so that probably would have something to do with the fact I don't know if Saul is actually playing. Ligue 1 now in France, and as we can see, there are surprises. PSG are your Ligue 1 champions, OGC Nice in 2nd, Olympique Lyon in 3rd, Lille 4th, who are the reigning champions. They slipped to a disappointing 4th. They're not even in the Champions League, just the Europa League. Monaco in 5th and reigns 6th. Clermont and FC Lorient are down. They go down to Ligue 2. 1 point deducted from OGC Nice for crowd disorder. Is that something that was added into the game already, or is that actually something that can properly happen? I don't think it is, so I'm guessing it's already already coded into the game. Not that it makes a difference to Nice, to finish 2nd anyway. Laborda is the top scorer in Ligue 1 for Reims, and then Mavididi, I said that so fast, Mavididi with 19, and everyone's favourite Kasper Dolberg, who has grabbed a healthy 18 goals for Nice this season, certainly doing the business in France. Top 3 best players in France all play for PSG, Neymar, Hakimi and Lionel Messi. Surprise, surprise! Let's go to Spain. In fact, we can just go through here. This will be much easier. So in Spain, top 3, as you'd expect, Real Madrid, Barcelona and Atletico Madrid, but Real Madrid are the champions. Barcelona, I think, would just be happy to be there considering the real season that they're having. In fact, is Koeman in? Yes, Koeman is still their manager. Crikey. So he hasn't been sacked in-game, and I don't think he will be if he's kept Barcelona in the Champions League. Seville round out the top 4 with Villarreal, Real San Sebastian, or Real Sociedad if you will, in 5th and 6th respectively. Valencia in 7th, grabbing that last European spot. Vallecano, Mallorca and Granada go down. Benzema and De Tomas are the joint Golden Boot winners. Who is De Tomas? Raúl De Tomas for Espanyol. Okay. Looks like he's banging in the goals now for Espanyol. Someone to keep an eye on. Former Real Madrid's youth player. Now playing in the shadow of Barcelona, which is quite awkward. Very impressive though. Very, very impressive. Serie A in Italy. AC Milan are the champions by quite the distance. 13 points over Juventus, with Inter Milan and Roma rounding out the top 4. Napoli, Verona and Atalanta in 5th, 6th and 7th. Empoli, Venezia and Salernitana go down. And I think in the final top 5 country, in Europe, the Bundesliga. So let's see, what do we reckon here? Bayern Munich? Bayern Munich to win the title, of course. Bayern Munich have won the title at a canter, 15 points over Borussia Dortmund. RB Leipzig and Wolfsburg finish 3rd and 4th, with Bayer Leverkusen, Union Berlin and Augsburg rounding out the top 7. So that means Mönchengladbach and... Hang on. Oh, yeah, so I was wondering where Hoffenheim had gone. They're in 11th. Right. So Mönchengladbach, Hoffenheim, Frankfurt all miss out on Europe. And Arminia Bielefeld and Bochum both go down. No great surprises there for those two. But yeah, no great surprise. In fact, Bayern Munich did an unbeaten season. Oh, heavens. Who managed to get a result off them? Dortmund twice with draws. Bayer Leverkusen and FC Cologne. Or FC Köln. I never know how you pronounce that. They're the only teams to get a result off Bayern Munich in the league this season. That is absolutely crazy. In fact, who is their manager? Julian Nagelsmann. What a season for that man. What an absolute season. So obviously, they were the reigning Champions League winners, obviously until Man U took it off of them. Club World Championship as well, they're reigning champions for that. They've won the Bundesliga. In fact, they've won it every single year since 2013. That is utterly ridiculous. They didn't win the DFB Pokal though. At least that's one piece of silverware they didn't win. They didn't win that. Right, was there the Club World Cup? Well, did that even happen? I just want to have a double check. Club World Championship. The title holders are... Who is that? Flamengos from Brazil? Yeah, it's already happened. So, for the 21-22 season, Flamengo's won it over Chelsea. They beat Chelsea for it. And America finished in 3rd place. Who's that? Mexico, isn't it? I believe. Yeah, Mexico. So Chelsea were actually runners-up in this past season. They lost to Flamenco's in the final, which is a bit of a shame. So I suppose Bayern Munich aren't the holders anymore? I don't know. Someone help me out here. But that is what the Football Manager 22 simulation has brought up for us. These are the predictions. These are not my official predictions. The season's already begun, and some of these results or final standings, you can kind of see them might not or probably are likely to happen. Especially in the case of, for example, Norwich. Sorry, Norwich fans, but we've seen how you performed over the first 10 games of the season. You're going down. You are going down hard. I don't think you're even going to get 18th place. I think that's going to be a nosebleed for you guys at the moment. Watch me be proved incorrect now. Oh, that's not going to go well, is it? But I hope you have enjoyed that. Let me know down in the comments who you support. Let me know who you think is actually going to be going up in the leagues, who is going to get relegated. How do you think your team is going to perform this season? And if you saw them in this video, if you didn't actually see them in time, you can just go back and just pause the video anyway, just to have a better look at how your league might finish up and where your team might actually be. But I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I hope to do more of these videos as FM22 goes along. So if you've enjoyed this video, make sure you hit the like button down below and smash the big red subscribe button. Turn on the notifications as well so you don't miss future predictions and simulations, especially tournament simulations coming up for FM22. But I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for being here for this one. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you again very soon.